Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Joanne and I wanted to do a really quick update in regards to the wear and tear of one of my most used SLGs, which is the Louis Vuitton business card holder. So this is definitely a piece that I use all the time. I absolutely love it. And I do actually have an original video on my channel in regards to kind of a quick overview and first impressions on this. So I will leave a link in the description if you are curious and want to check out that video. But in terms of this video, I'm going to go over how I've been loving this in the time that I've had it. So a little over, I'd say 2 years, going on 3 years. I purchased this back around in the summertime of 2021. And also I want to go over the wear and tear, whether or not I've seen any, and really overall if I would recommend this piece still. So quickly, like I mentioned, I did purchase this back in the summertime of 2021. So it's nearing 3 years, but it's just been, I guess, over 2 years in terms of when I've used it. I definitely don't baby this, but I also don't like overstuff this ever either. But aside from that, I've used this quite a bit. Probably, I'd say half the year I'm usually in this piece. I do love SLGs, so I definitely have a number of them that I can rotate through, but I always find myself going back to this piece anyway. So aside from that though, so that's kind of the big picture in terms of when I purchased it. In terms of the wear and tear, so like I mentioned, don't baby this at all. Use it generously, but I also don't overstuff it. So in general, it has kept its shape perfectly. It is a very slim piece, but I have not overstuffed it. So it has definitely kept its shape and hasn't had any bulging or creasing or anything weird like that. Absolutely no popped stitches or any issues with the leather. So there hasn't been any scratches or anything like that that I can see. On the inside as well, it's clean, there's no issues with any of the leather that I can see. On the button closure, there is definitely some scratches, but really anything too deep. So if I go in here, it still looks really nice. So really no major issues with that. And I mean, there isn't really any other hardware. All the text or the stamping is all clean. There's no issues. It's not rubbing off or anything like that. And then on the inside, just no issues at all, of course, with the hardware. And of course, there's nothing really remarkable in terms of the layout. It does have this kind of gusseted section here and then one slip area, which I always actually double stuff. I usually put my most used cards in here, which is usually about 2 different credit cards that I put in there. But aside from that, literally no issues. And really the most weird that I find is that the glazing has cracked just on the opening. So I don't think I can show you, it's not really focusing on the camera. However, there is some glazing cracking just on the edge where, because how you open it, it does kind of bend that quite a bit. So there is just one small crack right there. And on the other side, there is also just one small crack right there. Oh, you can see that. But aside from that, all of the other glazing has no issues with it at all. There are definitely no other cracks. Those are literally the only 2 cracks on the glazing. And I've seen that happen with any sort of SLG or even handbag that I have with that continual use and stress on that bend. It is really inevitable that it'll crack, but it's not peeling or not getting worse in any way. So as you can see, I've used this a ton. I still absolutely love it and would highly recommend it if you are interested in this piece. Definitely one of my most used. It fits a ton of cards if you need to. Basically, it fits as much as you really would need and as little as you need. So it's fantastic. I find because of that gusseted section, you can really stick quite a few cards. I think around like 10 or so can fit. I can't quite remember. Definitely go back to the video. I normally stick maybe, I would say, a maximum of 5 or so cards in here. Nothing really more than that. What I do really love about it is the height as well, because for bills, I can just easily fold them once and they easily slip into that main pocket. So I like the fact that I can also easily fold up cash once and stick it in. But yeah, quick update in regards to, I guess, pricing, because of course there's always lots of price increases with these brands like Louis Vuitton. So back in 2021, I purchased this for $415 Canadian, and it is currently now on the website for $470. So it has definitely gone up, but not substantially in comparison to their usual like handbag increases and those sorts of things. And I have to say, I do still think it's worth that money. I absolutely love this. They come in different finishes as well. A really popular one currently that they still have is of course the coated canvas version of this piece. So that is definitely great. And regardless, even with the price increase, it is still, I believe, one of the cheapest SLGs that you can get from their website, and one that you can easily use as a fantastic compact card holder, or really just compact wallet is how I would call it. And so yeah, and the coated canvas one is even cheaper. I think it's maybe now hitting the 400s. I haven't checked recently, but before, when this was priced at $415, it was definitely in the 300s. So such a good piece to check out if you were unaware of this piece. Highly recommend it, and have absolutely loved it. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful though. Just a really quick update in terms of wear and tear, especially if you were considering buying this piece but weren't sure about how it would wear. To me, it's been fantastic, and really, like I mentioned a ton of times, one of my most used pieces. And for that and the amount of wear, it is still such a great piece. But yeah, if you have any other questions though, definitely leave those in the description box and I'll try my best to answer them. Aside from that though, thank you as always for watching my videos, and especially those that have subscribed. I really appreciate it. But aside from that, I will see you all in the next video.